On the afternoon of January 7th, 2018, Michael Terpin was in Las Vegas for a crypto conference when he got an alert that his email password had been changed. Turpin felt sick. He hadn't reset his password. He soon realized he was the victim of a so-called SIM swapping hack. Turpin says that during the hour and a half it took an AT&T customer service representative to deal with the breach, the hackers gained access to his crypto wallets. At the time, what they found was worth $24 million, and they took it all. SIM swapping is a crude form of digital identity theft. Thieves walk into a cell phone company store and convince an employee to reassign their victim's cell phone number to a new phone, either through lying or, in Turpin's case, bribery. Sometimes they even manage to do it over the phone. With access to the phone number, the thieves can reset their victim's email and social media passwords. The two-factor identity authentication text goes not to the victim, but to the phone number the hackers now control. With the access they gain, the hackers can root around for files that may contain passwords to stuff like crypto wallets, which is exactly what they did with Turpin. Americans reported more than 1,600 SIM swapping incidents in 2022, totaling more than $68 million in losses, according to the FBI, which is up from the year before. And because the scam exploits the vulnerabilities of service providers, it's also not the sort of thing even a security-conscious person can prevent. In Turpin's case, the hackers were a gang of young gamers. The ringleader was a then 15-year-old named Ellis Pinsky from the rich New York City suburb of Irvington. Another conspirator, the then 20-year-old Nick Truglia, helped launder the crypto. Truglia and others allegedly used the proceeds to fund a flashy lifestyle of luxury watches and cars, high-end nightclubs, private jets, and lots of video games. Unfortunately for the hackers, Turpin had the resources, the connections, and the personality required to track them down. And he went after AT&T, his cell phone provider, as well. On August 15th, 2018, he announced that he was suing the company for $224 million. Turpin, who had made his first fortune in tech PR, made sure to publicize his suit. He soon started getting phone calls to his house from burner phones with people using auto-tune to conceal their voices. One of those calls was from a private jet broker named Chris David, who said he'd helped set Nick Truglia up with a $40,000 private jet service, concert tickets, and bottle service tables at Manhattan clubs such as One Oak and Up and Down. There had been a falling out and some harsh words over a failed deal to sell a Bentley. David had recorded Truglia bragging about hacking Turpin during a late-night video game session, and he sent those tapes to Turpin. Truglia is the only one of the hackers to be convicted for SIM swapping Turpin. In April of 2023, a judge threw out Turpin's civil case against AT&T and agreed with the telecommunications provider that it wasn't their responsibility. Turpin plans to appeal. He, along with prosecutors, lawyers, and other victims of SIM swapping, believe it's an ongoing problem and that people are losing smaller but still significant sums every week through SIM swapping. The problem isn't going away anytime soon. The minors being recruited into SIM swapping gangs can escape prosecution, and while passwords can be changed, the human vulnerability to manipulation is harder to address. Even the extra security measures offered by providers may not be enough to protect you. It's a good reminder that even a small part of your phone can be a big vulnerability.